Hi Libra, this is Lisa from Soul Searcher Tarot, just coming in to do your February 2019 reading. Oops. It's a general reading from, I guess, today until the end of the month. I already meditated over your cards, so I just want to shuffle them up, and we'll get started. Hope everybody's doing alright today. Now, if you do like the reading, if you could do me a favor and give me a thumbs up or subscribe. You can write me a comment. I will get back to it. And I have my email in the description too if you want to just ask any questions about it. Alright, one more shuffle and then we'll get started. Okay. Alright, the Four of Swords. This is taking a break. You're taking a rest. And the Queen of Swords. Alright, this is she's a very, very strong energy. She shows very little feeling. Not that she doesn't have them. She just shows very little of it. And when she is having a problem, she kind of she holds up dignity. She does not wear her heart on her sleeve. You won't, unless you're in her inner circle, you're not going to know anything's wrong. She's the kind of person you're walking down the street and, are you okay? And she's like, fine. And it don't matter. Anything that might have happened, she's always fine. Or he's always fine. That could be a man too. So he's always fine. So it's going to be, all right, well, is it your energy or somebody you know? And now we got the Five of Pentacles. Now this Five of Pentacles is feeling left out in the cold, like you lost something, and you feel kind of alone, and you're left out. You're really not. Again, you have somebody with you here, and you could also go inside. You could go inside. This is something you can recapture, right? But this particular instance, you're feeling left out in the cold. And then the Ten of Swords. This is a feeling of betrayal, being stabbed in the back. It's very possible that, yeah, somehow, some way, you were betrayed. So we're going to find out what goes on with this. Alright. Now the Five of Swords. This is a conflict, okay? You can see that you have your two swords and there's three. No, I'm sorry. You have three swords. There's two on the ground. There's two people walking away because they lost their swords to you. So whatever went down, you came out the winner. Okay? It was probably, I mean, I'm sure it was not physical. It was a war of words maybe, and you made your argument. So whatever went on with these, and then you got this, so it can only get better from there, I'm thinking. Let's see. Oh, okay. The Ace of Pentacles. All right, and this is a new start in economic growth, in material start. All right, so you're finding a new idea to grow economically, maybe a business, maybe you have an idea of how to make more money. All right, and now the Page of Pentacles. It's a small beginning for opportunities of monetary growth. All right, so this is a small beginning. It needs to be nurtured. It needs to be grown, okay? But it's a very small beginning, and since you have him right on top, that's really cool. This Ace and the Page, that's excellent, because you're following exactly in the way that it should be. In all the neatness. Okay. And the Eight of Pentacles. This is somebody doing some hard work, and you're working really hard. Maybe you're thinking about taking like a class or going for some kind of instruction, being trained in another aspect of your career. Yeah, I think that's possible. There might be another training coming on, but you're putting in a lot of work, which could actually be from the new creative idea that you had. All right, so let's see if we can find this out. And then we have the Page of Swords. Now this guy is, he's an unformed idea. He's very new, but it's very unformed. And he actually could have the habit of being mischievous. I think of him as like a young, like almost like a tween or a young teen. But yeah, he's got very unformed new ideas. And that could have a lot to do with this too. Let's see if I can get a clarification on. I want a clarification on the Ten of Swords. Spirit, why are the Ten of Swords here? What can you tell me about the Ten of Swords? Oh, hello. Not too many. Alright. Ten of Swords. Why the Ten of Swords? Come on, man. Alright. Okay. The Five of Cups. This is... Alright. You lost something. Alright, you see you got the 2 cups that are full, the 3 that are fall over. He is actually only concerned about the ones that fell. He's still got those 2 back here, but he's not paying them any mind. He's paying no attention. And it's like, okay, you might have lost something, but you didn't lose everything, so don't shut down and be like, okay, never mind, I can't do this. Because you still have 2 cups, and that castle is not far away at all. You could go refill those cups. There's no reason why you wouldn't be able to refill those cups. So that came out over the Ten of Swords. So let me see if I can put this story together, because that kind of makes sense. All right, you're taking a rest, all right, with the 4 of Swords. Then you had the Queen of Swords, and it's very possible, I mean, it's an air energy, so it could be your energy, all right, where you're just like trying not to let your emotions overtake you, because you're very, very strong, not wearing your heart on your sleeve, just pushing forward and doing what you have to do, not worrying about, how you feel all the time about something. Just keep going. So now you had the 5 of Pentacles, and again, that was feeling lost and left out. And then you had the 10 of Swords. So right, this is a feeling of feeling lost and left out. And the 10 of Swords would be betrayal. So I'm thinking something went on. And then you got the 5 of Cups that came out on the 10 of Swords. And I think the 5 of Cups is like, maybe somebody came over and kicked over your cups. But after that, when you get the 5 of Swords, you were in this battle, I guess, and you won. You're holding up the swords as the winner. They're walking away. They left their swords. Whatever went down here, you've picked yourself up, and you won. You overcame it. Maybe because you weren't showing your emotions. You were just like pushing through and doing what you had to do. And then you got the Ace of Pentacles, which is a new beginning of monetary ideas, thinking of another job, thinking of a business. I mean, you definitely, yeah, there's a new ability for a monetary gain. Because then you got Page of Pentacles guy over here, and again, he's new, he's young, but he's going to help you through that. Oops. Yeah. Yeah, he's a small beginning of a monetary gain. Okay? Because then you see this guy working so hard on what his newness is, what he's working for. is what you were building up to. And then the Page of Swords, I don't want to think about him. Yeah, he's really fast, coming in. The ideas are not formed yet, but they can be. They absolutely can be. Let's see if I can get anything on this Page of Swords. Okay. If you come through any faster with your ideas. Okay, Page of Swords. Oh, pie. Okay. Alright, we got the Two of Swords, and that is making a decision. Sorry. That's making a definite decision between two options. So, if your Page of Swords is starting out with having an unformed idea, your Two of Swords is saying, okay, you have two options. You have to pick from these two options. What do you think it'll be? What do you think will be the best? Is it the best of two things? So I guess only you will know. Alright, so from what I gather, you have a resting time and you had a little bit of conflict, but then you have some new ideas coming into your brain, and I believe we're going to get started really soon. Anything else that I need to let Libra know about February 2019? Anything else to tell Libra? Oops. Something flipped. Oh, okay. Alright, we got the Three of Wands. And the Queen of Wands. Alright. The Three of Wands is an option card. And this, actually, it's really good. It's like waiting for your ship to come in. You see the ships in the background? You have these choices. You know you have choices available to you. And you're waiting for your ships to come in. But sometimes you just got to go get your ship. There's no reason to wait for it all the time. You know it's coming into you. Maybe you got to just reach out and grab it. And then you have the Queen of Wands. And she's like, it could be Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, or it could be really any sign, really. And she is generous and strong. Alright? So this could be possible influence you have over you, with you and another person, or how you're feeling at this present time. So, alright, I think, like I said, beginning a little bit of a conflict, but it ends up pretty nice. If this resonates with you, please let me know. You can comment me or email me. That would be great. I'd love to hear from you. And then I will see you next month, okay? Thank you for joining me. Take care of yourself.